Alright, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video, and in today's video we are going to be speculating on who we can get for the Part 2 LR for Golden Week. I got the LR Bulma pulled up right here because she was the Part 2 LR for the previous year's Golden Week celebration. So you can see she did release the 15th of May, so you could expect the LR to release around the same time slot for this year. I know I'm doing this video really early, but I don't really have a good enough of an account to like make videos on, the red zone missions or some of the new stuff. So, figured we could just do this. Again, I know it's a little early, but I guess it just gives more time for speculation, right? So anyway, the 15th of May is when you can expect the Part 2 LR Golden Week unit. It's not going to be a Carnival LR, just keep that in mind. Last year, LR Bulma was a normal yellow coin LR, so the leader skill only going to be 150% for 2 categories. But that doesn't really say much about the kit, because even these yellow coin LRs, look at Bulma, still absolutely amazing. I would argue maybe relatively, possibly, if I'm pushing it, still top 10 units in the game. But that doesn't really go to show you that like Bulma has aged, just more so power creep has been such a prominent thing that there's just been better units. So that doesn't say anything about the Part 2 LR Golden Week unit, like in terms of their performance, that it's going to be a yellow coin LR. It just kind of unfortunately affects the leader skill because they're not going to be a straight 200%. But other than that, we can go and get into it. Majin Buu Saga, I guess, is the theme. Not really too sure because last year we got Bulma, and technically the World Tournament units weren't even Dragon Ball Saga. So the only real correlation Bulma had with them was Dragon Ball Saga, but they're not even on there. So I don't really know what's going on with the Part 2 LR for like the Golden Week theme. I'm going to assume they're going to stick to kind of the same theme that they went for Part 1. So obviously we got Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Fat Buu for Part 1. It would make sense that we get something Majin Buu Saga related for Part 2. And what we need for Majin Buu Saga is really like cut and dry. It's just really obvious. There's a few things we need. LR Kid Buu, an LR Gotenks, LR Ultimate Gohan, and then I guess like LR Super Vegito, but I mean, even you guys could have guessed this. Super Vegito's anniversary level. I don't really think that's Part 2 LR Golden Week worthy. So yeah, first off, we can talk about Kid Buu. Everyone wants an LR Kid Buu. He'd be so great for the game. He'd just be a good release all around. I feel like he would make a lot of money too. I know he's an extreme class unit, and obviously us Dokkan players, we love to spam our stones on the Saiyan banners, but dude, the hype has been building up for this guy to get an LR for so long. As long as they drop him and as long as he's good, I feel like, he's going to be really just good for the game overall, because he's in a pretty solid spot right now if he did release for Part 2, because we got a couple good Majin Buu Saga EZA units on the extreme class side. Obviously with the physical Buuhan Global, we literally just got them. We're going to have the Tech Exchange Buu coming up, who has very good potential for his EZA. And then a couple other Majin Power units here and there. Actually, we could pull the category up. Obviously, there's Android 21 as well. Android 21 literally just returned on the... I think it's the... Is it the Buu's banner? So anyway, Android 21's back. And between the Exchange Buu, between the LR Buuhan, and then like a couple other good units here and there. I think Mr. Buu got an EZA. He's pretty solid. We've got... Well, I mean, shoot, technically this guy could EZA too, and he'd be obviously very good. There's a 50% support Super Buu, and then there's the other Android 21. So there are some good options on Majin Power. So if we got an LR Kid Buu, he could really bring this category together and just make it a really solid team. So LR Kid Buu would be an absolutely great addition to the game. And in terms of what his kit would look like, we don't really know. I think the one thing most Kid Buus have in common is they heal. So I guess, he would probably be healing, but how much he would heal, any of that, we don't really know. That's just kind of speculation, but I guess that's what this video is about, so we can talk about it a little. As long as they give him defense on super, or just give him some damage reduction, dodge, guard, I'd be absolutely fine. If they want to make him a little restricted to like a Majin Power or a Majin Buu Saga team, I'd rather them not, because he's on some pretty solid categories, so like Sworn Enemies, Worldwide Chaos, Stored Figures, you could throw him on those teams and not have him surrounded by Majin Buu Saga units, and as long as Kid Buu is good, he's going to benefit those categories a lot. But if you restrict them to Majin Buu Saga, or if you restrict them to Majin Power, unfortunately, he's not helping all of these teams, just a select few. So I think what they could do, because, I mean, I don't really mind if he's restricted to having like 1 or 2 Majin Power or Majin Buu Saga units on the team, because most of the time you're probably going to run him with another, Kid Buu, another Buu or something, just so you can get a lot of these links activated. So I think it'd be good if they maybe have some restrictions where, like, you need one Majin Power unit on the rotation. So then you'd run LR Kid Buu with, like, I don't know, the LR Physical Buuhan. You run them as a rotation, and then, you know, you're just kind of set there. They link up well together, and it gets the LR Kid Buu's restrictions lifted. So, yeah, I think they definitely could do a lot there. We're just going to have to wait to see the details if we get an LR Kid Buu, because it's not like a given that he's going to be good. Like with, I don't know, an LR Super Vegito, we know he's going to be good. I mean, we know how they handled the fusions, right? But with LR Kid Buu, he's anticipated and he's needed, but he's an extreme class unit, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried about how he might look in terms of his details, but whatever, we'll have to see when that releases. Kid Buu, I think, would be a great addition to the game. Sorry, I know I repeated myself a lot there. But next up, we got an Ultimate Gohan. Now, Ultimate Gohan, I think, is just as likely as Kid Buu, specifically because this guy, this unit right here, could possibly be Easy A-ing. So then if this guy Easy A's, it would make sense to have him Easy A alongside a new LR Ultimate Gohan. And if the LR that we get is just an Ultimate Gohan right off the bat, like, you know, there's no Gohan and then transforming into Ultimate or anything like that, this guy could link with him because he starts off as just Gohan Teen, so they would have different names so they could link. And, well, let me just say this. If they design the LR Ultimate Gohan similar to how they designed this guy right here, I mean, he's going to stack, he's going to have guard, you know, a few of these things that they gave this guy, and it's just a recipe for success. Same thing with this guy's Easy A. Like, I mean, they really can't mess it up if they kind of hit these certain points. So with the LR Ultimate Gohan, like I said, if he's stacking of any kind, preferably stacking defense, and then if he has some guard built in or something like that, I would assume they wouldn't make the restriction too difficult because, you know, it's an LR, and also the restrictions for guard on a lot of these Ultimate Gohans aren't really that difficult. Like here, we can pull up the STR Ultimate Gohan, because I know his guard, I think it's like, you have a high chance to guard, but then if you get it once, you keep it for like 4 turns. So it definitely does suck that it's only a high chance, but then getting it guaranteed for 4 turns is pretty reassuring. Yeah, you can see right here, high chance to guard all attacks, and then guard all attacks, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super for 4 turns when guard is activated. So that counts even when you're facing a, a physical enemy, I guess, because he's got type advantage against them. So if you take 1 attack, technically you're guarding anyway, and then you get, you know, these things right here. So they could do a lot with an Ultimate Gohan. They can make him really good. Like I said, just as long as they kind of hit the same points like they did with this Ultimate Gohan right here, then of course he'd be very good for the game. Categories, I mean, yeah, Resurrected Warriors, I guess Siblings Bond, Revenge, Rapid Growth, Saviors, yeah, Defenders of Justice. Oh yeah. Who do we have on here? Like the Gammas? Yeah, that's about it. I mean, we got a couple Heroes units. And I guess if, like, Jiren gets an Easy A soon, he could be good on this category. But, yeah, not a great category. So, Defenders of Justice would be massively buffed. Entrusted Will. And then, I guess these are already really good teams. So, he's got a pretty good category list because he's on some really weak teams that he's helping. And also, he's on some solidified teams that he would fit really well in. So, definitely just would be a good release all around. And potentially more Beast Gohan buffs. Right? I mean, how many links would they share? I guess we can pull that up really quick, because I don't know what Beast Gohan's link set is. Okay, whatever. I guess we can just do this. And then, where is he? Right here. Alright, so what does he got? All in the Family, Sand Warrior Race, Infighter. Oh, he's got Infighter? Oh, what, does he get Infighter when he transforms into Ultimate? Yeah, he does. Okay, and All in the Family. And then, yeah, Shocking Speed, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. Okay, so you're getting a good amount of links with Beast Gohan, even with this tech Ultimate Gohan. So yeah, I mean, more Beast Gohan buffs. Obviously, that's always a W. More of a reason to, you know, save for Anniversary, because this guy's probably just going to get better. But, yeah, an Ultimate Gohan could be really good for the game, and then this guy's Easy A could be really good for the game too. But, you know, the video's not about Easy A units, so we'll move on to the next option, which is a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Now, a Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, I would personally really like, specifically because of the Super Saiyan 3 category. I really like this team, and I think it does still need a lot of help. I know we've had a couple good additions here and there, but we still need a good lead. Like this Super Saiyan 3 Goku Black, no, this just does not work. He leads Super Saiyan 3 for 170%, but crossover is the extra 30%. That is just not going to work for any of these Super Saiyan 3 units. Well, maybe a few, but none of the good Super Saiyan 3 units. Because right now, the only good units would be like I guess this LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's obviously impressive. This Gotenks really good with his Easy A. This Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then the new Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I don't know where he is on here. Oh, I just guess he's not on here. Oh, and then I guess this guy got a Super Easy A. So, it's a lot of the Super Saiyan 3 Gokus, but we still need like a good lead for this team. We still need a couple better just options for this team in general. So, I think getting an LR Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks would be very good for that. Or maybe if he's base and then transforms, like this Int Gotenks right here, that could definitely work. You know, make him be on transformation boost, so I guess that's all the better. What other categories would he help? Obviously, you know, Majin Buu Saga, I guess Hybrid Saiyans, more Beast Gohan buffs. Youth, yeah, Youth isn't really that good. I don't particularly see this category being good until Dragon Ball Daima gets released, because, like, I mean, who are you really going to release on here, right? I guess you could do Kid Gokus. Yeah, like an LR Kid Goku and Demon King Piccolo as like a dual Dokkan Fest or something. That would be pretty much the next time I would see this category getting buffed. But other than that, you know, not really a whole lot with that category there. So Youth definitely could use the help. Special Pose, because similar to Defenders of Justice, the Gammas are pretty much the best options on there. Saviors, Connected Hope, Heavenly Events. Oh my god, I forgot this category was even a thing. Yeah, let's look at this. Do you guys ever use Heavenly Events? Let me know in the comments. Are you rocking AGL Kid Gohan as a lead, running Heavenly Events as a category? I mean, what are you going to do here? Like, I guess you could run an Android/Cell Saga team, really, but yeah, I don't know. This was just a weird category. Not really too sure what that was all about. So, yeah, I guess he'd be helping that out. Master Evolution and Trusted Will, and then that's about it with the weak teams. So, definitely a Gotenks would be good for the game. Like I said, specifically Super Saiyan 3, just because I feel like that has some good units. It's kind of like Kid Buu and what he would be doing for Majin Power. There's good units on the category. You just need a good lead and like one or two better options on the team, and then it's like one of the best teams in the game, right? At least if you have these specific units. So anyway, I guess that has been the video. Just to recap, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, Ultimate Gohan, and then Kid Buu, I think, are the prime candidates for the Part 2 LR Golden Week unit. But let me know in the comments what unit you would want and what you think of these options, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.